Hello world, it's your guy, Bad Dexter here, bringing you another review for The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 4, Episode 11. Let's get into it. So, the episode opens up to Heather FaceTiming her oldest, Ashley, for updates. Sad she missed the book signing. Talks about Lisa's custom rap she made and their relationship reset. She's grateful everyone came together, but she wants to hold a luncheon themed by the pioneering opening of the church and the Mormon culture, traditional Mormonism, because around that time, it was the anniversary of the opening of the church and when it started and all that fun stuff. So she wants to have a luncheon based on it, which is going to be all confusing to the ladies later, as we're going to see. So next we have Monica and her oldest Bree. They're talking about prom, and Monica was senior year prom queen. She brings out the photo albums. Why so many albums? Once upon a time, not long ago, we had cameras that developed film. Oh, hold on. Oh no, I just did that off the rip. My bad, y'all. But seriously, she just let her know that back in the day, we had cameras that developed film. We didn't have our phones, to where shit was all immediate. We actually had to develop the film and shit like that, and you had photo albums. So that was funny. LD was her prom. Linda, her mom, LD, has her prom crown, of course, pulling her hair as a baby, family trip to Bermuda, reminiscing. Linda destroyed every single picture of Monica's dad, so she gets emotional about a special photo album she made of her pregnancy and Bree's biological dad. She left once her baby was playing with her baby daddy, had a baggie of Oxycontin, and Bree was playing with it. And after that happened, she got her shit and cut. So she's always known her sister's dad, Mike, as her dad. Mike adopted her. Therapy taught Monica to always be honest, so Bree knows everything. And of course, Vova Linda was dressed up at her birth like it was her special day, so that lifted the tearful mood toward the end. Now we have Angie and Sean having a date night that wasn't planned. That hasn't been planned in a while. She's having wine and he's having coffee. So that's where they are. They start off kind of quiet. They get the chicken and steak. Looks super delicious. And they're talking more to the waiter than each other. Angie is feeling like it's a first date. She's talking about them being together, but not really, because they're always just in passing. And, they just take care of Electra. And they're getting to know each other again almost. She feels annoyed with it. Angie loves the Humpty dance. Sean's annoyed by it and hates it. And, he loves country, and Angie never paid attention. And then she starts to cry when he speaks about them not connecting on a relationship level. They have to reprioritize. She feels lighter letting this all out and moving forward, worrying about their relationship and valuing their alone time. Next we go to Heather unloading a bunch of Oh my God, I had a problem with the nose, you guys. My bad. I had a glitch. I thought I had a glitch. Next we go to Heather unloading a bunch of Wendy's, right? I was like, that threw me off. I was like, Wendy's? Who the fuck is Wendy? I was like, oh, that bitch Wendy. Fuck Wendy's. Fuck Wendy's. That's another story time for later. Or actually, no, could that be a story time for now? Fuck Wendy's. They're fucking racist. The fucking owner, racial bias, prejudice, all that. Sexual, what was that? Sexual harassment, you feel me? Sexual inappropriateness in the workplace, like horrible shit. Like, yeah, fuck Wendy's in front of the camera and behind the camera. Anyways, Lisa rolls in the driveway and hits her Porsche over a big ass rock in Heather's driveway, and she's got to tell John. They need to have that boulder removed. Has the homeowner's insurance activated yet? Let's find out. They're having a little bestie fast food date, including extra barbecue sauce and shortbread cookies, Lisa's faves. Lisa wants to stay in this place because it hasn't been this good in like 5 years. They start talking about Jack's mission and how it won't be glamorous at all, and Lisa needs to wrap her head around it. Heather wants to plan a trip. Monica told her at a tiki lounge about loving Bermuda as a kid, so let's plan a trip there, and we have to include Lisa. Heather is giving Lisa the heads up to stay good and not feeling bitchy. Now we have Whitney linking with Angie K at the bar, having some wine, oysters, and tartare. They have been spending more girl time together. They both been tackling a bunch of shit at home. They both just have emotion with the kids, and they're stagnant in their relationships. There's a void with everyone doing their own things, and Angie needs to feel heard, especially since they're business partners. They need to make time to be husband and wife. They have no time to have sex, even once, like, barely once a week. Whitney opens up about asking Justin if he still wants to be together, and he asked her if she wants to, and she didn't know. They're both different people now, which is what I be saying about, these huge age gaps, because it always hits a crossroad when the younger one grows up. Hello? Because eventually they're going to grow up. When the 20-year age gap hits 20 years and that 20-year person is 20 years older, but you're already still grown, like, hello, you're set in your ways, shit's gonna hit ahead. Whitney doesn't feel it's natural to be monogamous, and Angie doesn't agree. Angie agrees because we're animals. Whitney does it, but it's not. Whitney does it, but it's hard. We're animals. It's not natural to be monogamous, but we do it. And it can be extremely difficult at times. Believe me. Next is Meredith and Seth setting out Meredith's own M cookies, preparing to have Whitney and Justin over as guests on the podcast. They arrive with some vouv and a group hug and excited to show off the place. Whit is loving the pod photo cover. Whitney apologizes for the bathtub comments and offers them all to take a bath. They start the podcast episode. They are the first couple invited. Whit wants to know why, since the podcast is called Hanging by a Thread. Merritt clarifies it wasn't because their relationship was hanging by a thread, but that the relationship was of interest to them at the moment. Whitney is honored and happy to be there. Marriage is always hanging by a thread. Craziest sex spot. Whit was hiding under the table with giving Justin head under the table while head of HR walks by, and Whitney is just, an authentic slut. And we're here for it. When Justin's dad died was the hardest time of their relationship. Whitney held his dad as he passed, since Justin couldn't be there physically. And that makes Mare extremely emotional, because that's beautiful to be there like that. And Justin has also been there for her through her bullshit. She should be on husband number 7 by now. But, Justin stuck it out with her. Good for him. Now we have the ladies going to Heather's Pioneer Lunch. Everything looks awesome. The weather looks like it'll hold. Got the bonnets and the aprons ready. Heather wants the prima donnas to feel a little bit of grit that created the state of Utah. Jalapeno, blackberry margaritas. Ooh, that sounds kind of good. Minus jalapeno. Yeah. No spice for me on a drink. Lisa and Meredith are so against costumes. Ever since, I think they're against costumes since the drag. I think the drag, or a little bit before that. They're not doing that ever again. So they're not filming the Pioneer Roots outfits, but they actually like them after they put them on. Whitney is in the Twilight Zone, like, you left the church and wrote a book about leaving the church, so why are we dressing up like this in the church? Monica arrives choosing peace, saying hello to Lisa. Lisa not having it by paying her absolute dust. Heather makes a toast to all the sister wives, thanking them for coming to the book signing and also commemorating the anniversary of the church founding, since it's the same timing. They start by churning butter. You only need some cream, salt, and shake it like a Polaroid picture. Only takes 6 minutes, which is cool. You want to, save some time, make your own butter, which is so cool. I'd love to make my own butter, do that, make your own butters, and you can flavor your butters, some salt, unsalted, herb butter, chive butter, basil butter, rosemary butter, garlic butter. Did I say garlic butter already? Whatever. All types of butters. Maybe chop up some different kind of things and make different kind of butters. Can you make like different like seafood butters? Ooh. Okay, Dexter's Food Lab. Okay, that's coming up. You guys follow that too on Instagram, Dexter's Food Lab. That my food lab brain coming up. So yeah, where do we leave off? It only takes 6 minutes. Oh my god. Next they make little handkerchief pine cone dolls. Heather's doll Eunice has little hands to churn butter and sweep. Monica's doll Molly is a reflection of who she used to be, and now she bears a scarlet letter showing how the church should be with acceptance. They're now about to eat some Pioneer comfort food with ribs, cornbread, funeral potatoes, mac and cheese. Lisa doesn't remember reading about them eating this in the good book, Sacred Text, but Lisa is only a fourth of the way through the Book of Mormon, so keep reading, girl. Funeral potatoes are good for a Mormon farewell, just in case you guys were wondering, and Whitney makes the best. So there's another game coming about wagons. And who would you throw off? Lisa throws off Monica because she's the nastiest to women with her mouth. Monica calls her disgusting and does an impression of her voice that completely killed me to pieces. You gotta run for your money on the Lisa Barlow impression, Brooke Ashley. They're not friends, so Monica wouldn't know Lisa's real voice. Heather just wishes Lisa would say things she could come back from with Monica. Lisa and Monica keep going back and forth about who's the nastier bitch, serial killer. Facts, because Ted Bundy comparisons keep coming up. Monica calls her nasty and ugly on the inside. Lisa calls her a liar, and she don't fuck with liars. Angie pulls an OPA, breaks some glass. Oh, not an OPA, an OPA! I said an OPA. Angie pulls an OPA and breaks some glass to try to, bring some peace and regulate the group. Monica is feeling overwhelmed and triggered with all the next level hypocrisy because she only defends herself. But she's always in the wrong. Heather tries to perk Monica up because they need to announce the trip, but Monica doesn't want to go anymore. Heather doesn't understand because they keep going tit for tat. Monica felt the whole group was cornering her. Lisa came over and apologized, acknowledged her feelings with her mother. Monica apologized, calling her ugly. Let's have good manners since Heather, put all this together for us. And moving on to the cute invitations in a jar to Bermuda. Finally, they got to, move to that. And Monica's energy is completely drained from these women. Hell in Devil's Triangle, where they all belong, according to Monica. Heather now is coming hard at Monica over her mood switch, and now Monica understands why Jen never had anything good to say about Heather. They killed sweet Monica dead deep in the ground, okay? And thunder, lightning, clouds, bombastic side eye, electric chair. That's the end of the episode, and let's see how it goes the next one, okay? So that was season 4, episode 11 of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, you guys. That was the review, recap, and commentary from your guy, Bad Dexter. Please follow me, Alan Poindexter, on Facebook, Bad Dexter, BADD_Dexter on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And I'm here. Stay tuned for everything else. Peace.